Greetings! Welcome back to the What's New video series for the AtHomeNet Classic Community Website Service. Today I'll be going over the new enhancements for November 2009. We have yet another brand new feature being released this month and some other great enhancements, so let's jump right in. I'm going to log in here as an administrator. So if you like the What's Nearby feature we released last month, you're going to love the enhancements we made to it this month. Let's go ahead and go into What's Nearby. And as you'll recall, this is a brand new feature that we released that lets you show to your residents categories and items of things on a map that are near your community. So what we've done to enhance that this month is actually allow you as the administrator to add, edit, and delete categories and map items within this list over here. So let's just take, for example, if you maybe didn't like, as a community association, you didn't have bed and breakfasts near your community, so you wanted to get rid of that under the restaurant category. I'm just going to go in here under Add, Edit, Delete Map Categories, and the item that we want to work with is under Restaurants, so I'm going to click Restaurants and edit that category. And then down here at the bottom it says click here to add, edit, delete map items under restaurants. That's what I want to do, so I'm going to click on that. And then finally, there's my bed and breakfast. I'm going to delete it. It asks me to confirm that. And there we are. We've gone ahead and deleted that item underneath the restaurants area. Let's say the next thing we want to do is create a whole new category over here for entertainment. What I'm going to do is scroll down to the bottom, click Add, Edit, Delete Map Categories, add a new category. We'll call it Entertainment. Say that we want it at the top of the list, which is order number 1. Save that. And then we'll pick that entertainment item and edit it, and add, edit, or delete map items under it. So we're going to add a new item under entertainment, and we'll just say movies. So here's the neat thing, is you can give it the name that's going to show up in that listing next to the map right here, but you can actually use a different term for the searching on Google Maps. So if you wanted to search for a particular movie theater, you could still call it movies, but you could put maybe AMC movies here, and we'll have that first in the list. And then we're just going to add one more, and we'll call this one Parks. We'll have it search on the word park. So now if we go back to What's Nearby, you're going to have the new entertainment category, movies, underneath it, and when I search on it, it's only going to show you AMC movie theaters in this case, because that's actually what I searched on underneath the covers. If I click on parks, it's going to show you all the parks in the area. You can drill down, click on individual parks and take a look at them. So now we've given you complete control over adding, editing, and deleting, and even moving around your categories, so you can actually go in here, pick a category, and move it up or down in the list. So you have pretty much complete control over the What's Nearby feature with this month's new enhancement. The next item I want to cover is an exciting brand new feature that we've just released this month called Concierge Package Pickup, and it's not going to be on the menu by default. If you like what you see here and this is appropriate for your community, you can email support and they'll add it to the menu for you. What this is really targeted at is communities that have centralized package delivery points within their community or their building, specifically condo buildings. We got a number of requests for this feature from our condo tower communities, and so we're happy to announce that we're releasing that this month. We'll go into package pickup. In effect, the goal here is to make it easier and quicker for you to track and notify residents of packages that are arriving for their pickup. So if you have a central point in your building where UPS and FedEx packages arrive, you can now use this tool on the website to log that those packages have arrived, who they're for, and it will actually not only send an email notice out to the resident immediately letting them know that they have a package available for pickup, but it will also provide a screen on the website where they can go and see any packages that are available. And as an additional element, we've created an option for this screen to be viewable on a TV type screen without the rest of your site navigation wrapped around it, and I'll show you that in just a minute. What we have here is the main concierge package pickup screen, and it's showing the names, unit numbers, date, time, number of packages for each package that's available for pickup. Because I'm logged in as an administrator, I also see this marked as picked up column, which is basically where I would go to say, oh, McGee here picked up his 143 packages just now, so I could click on that box. It's going to ask me to type any notes I might want to. For example, who picked it up. It's going to automatically log the time and date of the pickup, and if I click that it marked as picked up, that will disappear from the package pickup list. So if a new package came in for a resident, I would simply go down here as an administrator, or you can control what security level in your community can do this, but you would click Add, Edit, Delete Concierge Package Pickups, and you'll get your standard maintenance screen. We're going to click Add. The first thing you're going to need to do is pick the person that the package is for, and you can do this a couple different ways. For condo communities, you're typically going to want to have the people listed with their name and their unit number. For more traditional single-family home communities, you would want them listed with their name and their address. So we offer both options. You just need to let us know when you call us to have this added to your menu, whether you base your addresses on unit numbers or on street addresses, and we'll set a setting to control that. So here you would find the person that the package is to be delivered for, and you can determine if you want to send them an email notice immediately or not. That would typically be based on the fact of whether or not they have an email address in their profile. Some of these people, as you can see, do not, but the person here I picked does, so I could go ahead and have them receive an email notifying them of the package immediately. It pre-logs the package arrival time if you're logging it in real time. Ask you the number of packages that were received, and any notes that you might want to add. You might want to indicate who the package came from so that they have an idea of what it is before they arrive. Then you would simply click Save New. It's immediately going to send an email to that resident, and it's going to post the package on the package pickup screen for them to see. And this is in reverse chronological order, so the oldest package will show at the top, the newest package will show at the bottom, and I'm just going to show you here the alternate view of the screen for TVs. That would look like this, and what we've done here is remove the header and the footer and the navigation, the menu from the site, and this is specifically to be used in like a TV environment, either in your mail room, if you have a mail room in your facility, so that people, as they're getting their mail, can quickly look up and see if there's any packages waiting at the front desk for them. The neat thing about this screen is that it will automatically update every 60 seconds all day long. So it's immediately, as packages are picked up and packages are delivered, this screen is going to reflect those changes every minute. So it'll be a constantly updated piece of information. If you want this set up for your community, you would simply need to let us know, and we can give you the domain name you'll need to use on your system that runs that TV, and that information will be shown for your residents. Another thing I wanted people to be aware of here is for security and privacy reasons, we can, for your community, turn off this name column and simply show the unit number or the address that the package is for. So if you want to, for example, use the TV screen view and put that in your mailroom, but you don't like the fact that it's got people's names on it, you can just let us know. That's a flag that we can set, and it will turn that column off, and they'll have to know that their package has arrived based on their unit number or their street address. So hopefully some of our communities that have been requesting this feature will like this, and certainly give us a call if you're interested in it, and we can give you some more information, or go ahead and get it added to your menu so you can try it out. The next enhancement we've done for this month is something that we've had a number of requests for, and it's a little hard to explain, but what it is in a nutshell is the ability to add a link to a private page on your website into an email bulletin or some other area where you can have people click on it and immediately go to a private page on your site. I did want to make it clear that we are maintaining the security of this site when we do this, so anybody who comes through to that private page will need to pass through security first. But what we've done is allow them to log in and then be taken straight to the page that you wanted them to go to. And an example of this might be if you wanted to send an email bulletin out or send a link to somebody in the community that linked them straight to a particular topic in the message board, maybe, for example. So you could take this link at the top of the page and copy it and paste it in an email bulletin or paste it in an email or link to it somewhere else. And if a resident clicked on it, if they have remembered their login and password on their computer, it will log them in immediately and take them straight to this page. If they haven't remembered their login and password, it'll take them to the standard login and password challenge screen here, and once they log in, it will go ahead and take them straight directly to the page that you linked them to, instead of making them land on the home page and go there themselves. So we've enabled this for virtually every feature on the site. There are a couple of exceptions. For security purposes, we don't allow you to link directly to an address book page, but this is a feature request that we've had quite a bit, so hopefully you will find uses for that. Okay, the next enhancement that I want to talk about is specifically for our clients who have signed up for the AtHomeNet online dues payment service. That's a free service to communities, and you can contact us if you want to find out more information about it. But if you're using that service now, we've added the ability in the email bulletins feature to send a link directly to your residents to that service to let them pay their dues. And this is timely because a lot of communities are having their annual dues payment coming up in the next couple of months. So we'll just go in and send a new email bulletin in rich format, and I'll show that to you. So maybe you had selected one of our predefined templates, or you just want to type out a custom email bulletin notice here, and somewhere in the process you want to have a link for your residents to be able to go directly back to your website and pay their dues. You can just put your wording here, drop down the code snippet box, and pick the new Pay Dues Now link. It's going to embed a little code, and then when that email gets sent out, right there in your email will be a link directly back to your website's Pay Dues feature. So as I said, if you have any question about the online dues payment service, you can give somebody here at AtHomeNet a call, and we'll be happy to help you out with that. The other area that we've enhanced in the email bulletins is specifically for our TOPS community websites users. So I'm going to go back to email bulletins here, and we'll just go back into sending a rich email bulletin. And if you are a TOPS client, you'll see a new option in the ways that you can send an email bulletin. So the two options here, when I drop them down, you'll see a new account balance amount. What that lets you do as a TOPS community website client is send an email bulletin out to just the residents in your community who owe above a certain amount currently on their account. So I can click this account balance amount, and when I do that, you'll notice it adds a new question in here, which is users with a current account balance above this amount. So let's say, for example, I wanted to send an email, a friendly reminder email, to just the residents in my community who owed the community $500 or more. What I would do here is type in $499, because it's going to be amounts above this amount. And then I could go ahead and use any of the templates that I wanted to, or I could just hand type a message here. And when I do that, there's all kinds of snippets that I can inject, including their account balance, their balance date, indicate the last payment information we received from them. As I talked about it just a minute ago, we can have a link straight back to their online dues payment service if you're using that. So a lot of information you can feed in here to customize this email specifically for them. But the important thing to know is that it will not send it to any residents who have an account balance of less than $500, and obviously it will not send them to anybody who doesn't have an email address in their account profile page on the website. But this should be a nice way that you can use as a friendly reminder to residents who are above a certain balance threshold. And then finally, as usual, we have gone ahead and added some additional new email bulletin templates. Speaking of email bulletins, we've added 4 new ones this month, 2 in our stationery series. We've done a hearts stationery design and a winter stationery design. And then we've added 2 new seasonal email bulletins. One is just a generic holiday party notice, and the 4th one is a Happy Kwanzaa notice. So hopefully somebody in your community will make use of these. That's about it for this month. We hope that you found something helpful for your community, and as always, we encourage your feedback on these or any other enhancements or bug fixes you think we should make. You can email those to support@athomenet.com. I want to thank you for your business and wish you and yours a happy holiday season. Make sure you join us next month to see what's new with AtHomeNet Classic.